Scripture tells us in Mark chapter 16, these three women who, at the rising of the sun, they were there at the tomb of Jesus to minister to his body with sweet spices. And when they arrived, they saw that the stone was rolled away. And a man was there sitting on the right-hand side, the Scripture says, who said to them, "You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is not here, he is risen." And the Scripture says they were afraid. And he told them, "No need to be afraid. Go and tell the disciples what you have beheld." And now listen to this. They said, the angel, indeed, I'm assuming it was an angel. The Scripture doesn't say that, but it says he was a man. But I believe he was an angel. And he says to the women, he says, "Go and tell the disciples what you have beheld, and Peter." You can read it. Mark chapter number 16. And I read that, and I said to myself, why the emphasis on making sure that Peter was also informed as well as the other disciples? And I thought about it. And then I thought about the personal failure that Peter just a few hours ago had experienced. He had denied the Lord. Now I want to tell you something. In my mind, and I'm talking about Pastor Jack King, if I had that type of a failure, I would have resigned the ministry and I would have been done. Again, in my own mind, in my own heart. And I kind of have a feeling that's what's happened to Peter. He's just came to the conclusion that I have failed the Lord. I'm not worthy to ever preach or proclaim the gospel. I'm done. Remember later, we read in John's gospel, there in that last chapter, chapter 21, it says, Peter said, I go a-fishing. And some of the other disciples said, well, I'll go with you. These were confusing times. These were difficult times for a human to have to process all of this. It's tough. And after seeing this man that you had put so much faith in, that you had come to love so dearly, you saw him on the cross, you saw him die. Yes, we humans, we deal with these things. But see, here's the thing about it, is it? Where we fail, and where we would want to give up, the Lord doesn't give up on us. Oh, I'm telling you what, church, that is a powerful, powerful thing. He doesn't give up on us. And I got news for you. He hasn't given up on you either. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.